My leave out is so freaking crunchy. I need to wash my hair ASAP. Oh my god. We're gonna get ready, but I also want to give my girlies advice. Okay, I'm young, but I'm not that young, so I can give y'all some advice. And we're gonna be talking about what every girl needs to know. It's a new year. Every time it's the new year, it feels like a fresh start. If you guys seen my last get ready with me talking about the New Year's, I expressed in that video the New Year's does not dictate when you want to start making changes in life. So I just want to say that because I don't want no confusion there. I could give two fucks about the new year, but a lot of people care about the new year. That's when everybody starts over. That's when everybody's motivated and they just want to get out there. Let's get ready. Sew-ins are itchy. I'm gonna try the Danessa Myricks primer. I got a little sample of it. I think I tried it before. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my T-zone. Also gonna put on the Danessa blurring balm in number 7 though. So this one actually has a tint to it. So the first advice that I would give is be selective with your friends and the people that you date. This is looking kind of ashy on me right now. We're gonna go in with the Merit complexion stick. So be selective with your friends and the people that you date. You want to be careful with the people that you invite into your life. Your life is precious. Everyone doesn't deserve to be in your life, period. You don't know a person's true intentions. This advice also comes with having a lot of self-awareness. A lot of my young viewers, you know, the younger generation, I feel like right now, like you guys are a little lost. I say this because I have nieces and nephews that are teenagers or that are becoming teenagers. They're trying to figure out who they are, and that's perfectly fine. But I feel like what's ruining that process is social media, because social media is making younger girls want to grow up a lot faster. And it sucks because here in the US, you can't do anything until you're 21. Imagine being a teenager, you're seeing everybody going out online, having a blast, doing whatever they want in the streets, and you're just at home bored. Like all you do is go to school and you come home, do your homework, and you do it all over again. I understand what the younger crowd is going through. I was a teenager too, you know, but we didn't have social media, so we found other ways to entertain ourselves. We weren't brain rotting on TikTok. I love TikTok. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't want it to get banned. And I wish that there was a way, like in the US, that we can have these social media platforms, but they shut it down at a certain time so that, you know, our mental health can always be on point. So with me saying this, be selective with your friends and the people that you date, because you're so eager to get out there. You're so eager to have fun, to make friends. And then later down, not even later down, in a few months, feelings are changed. People don't give a fuck about you anymore. They cut you off and you're just there like flabbergasted. Just really be aware of the people that you're bringing into your life, because not everybody has good intentions, especially guys. Like guys don't give a fuck. My single friends be telling me, oh my God, it's freaking terrible out here. They want to live their life. They don't want to be tied down. They want to do whatever they want to do. Friends could always turn into haters. Friends could always be jealous. I don't want to turn you into a detective, but I really need you to analyze your friends. The way that they speak, the way they react to certain things, whatever, the way they look at you, anything. So the next advice that I'll give is to isolate yourself a little bit. It goes back to being selective with your friends and the people that you're dating. Girls, we get wrapped up in relationships, not just romantic relationships. We get wrapped up in friendships as well. So just because your friend texts you doesn't mean you always have to text right away. Doesn't mean you have to stay on the phone with them all day, completely ignore your tasks. It isn't wrong to give your time and attention to a friend that's in need, that's going through a heartbreak, that's going through a hard time, but you always have to think about yourself. If you're that type of person where you're always there for somebody, you're a people pleaser, if you continue to do these things, one day is gonna hit you and you're gonna be like, but what about me? Nobody has respect respect for my time. Like sometimes you gotta put your foot down and say, hey, I can't do this right now at the moment. Can I call you tomorrow? I really been busy and I'm trying to get this done. Even if you're not doing anything, you know, sometimes you just need that time for yourself to reflect, to focus on yourself, because life is very distracting. Figure yourself out. I feel like that's very important when it comes to us women. We can't rely on men all the time. Yeah, it's great if your man is successful and you don't have to pay for anything. He pays all your bills. This man is not blood related to you. This man isn't obligated to stay with you forever. Even though you have a man with money, I feel like always have yours. Always work on yourself. Always make sure that you have your money to fall back on, your business to fall back on. You're an individual. Like, who cares if you're a woman? You're supposed to be independent, even if it's a little bit. It's healthy for us girls to isolate because we always want to feel protected, but let's feel protected on our own. Let's feel comfortable when we're by ourselves. The next tip is you can never change a man unless he wants to change himself. Us women, we always think just because we're natural nurturers, we feel like we can change and heal our men. If you keep talking to him about the things that makes you unhappy and he's not changing it, you can't change him. Think about it like this. And I'm not saying this is true. I'm just saying, like, think about it like this. Men are always spiraling. They need a woman to like pull them out of that shit. Just like we want a man to give us attention and affection and make us feel protected and provide for us, they're looking for that in us as well. They're looking for someone to nurture, not to be a mother. Don't treat him like a you're not his mother, but someone to care for him, nurture him, love him, show him affection, help him grow as a man. That's how men learn to be a man, is when they're with a woman. They need to learn what a woman wants, how a woman wants to be loved and cared for. So if you're trying to show this and tell this to your man and he doesn't want to, he's not putting any effort, you're not seeing any change, he's never going to change. So if you see those signs that he's just not changing and you just keep trying and trying and trying, I would leave, because I don't have time for the bullshit. I'm tired of seeing beautiful women dealing with these ain't shit mother that just doesn't want to change, just wasting their life. Like, if you don't if you don't leave that dirty boy alone, like, you are way too good for that dirty little boy. He doesn't want to change, so you find somebody else that actually wants to change. Oh, but we've been together for so long. Trial and error, bitch. I know it's hard and it hurts, but it's like, you're gonna live like this for the rest of your life. You're gonna live miserable for the rest of your life, living with broken promises every day. Like, let's say you keep trying to make them change and you're doing it in a gentle parenting way. You're being very soft, very feminine about it. You're not aggressive. You're being very understanding. You're communicating this to him like an adult. It's been happening for months and months. Nothing is changing. Before you decide to leave, I'm telling you, oh, I would just dip. But you don't do that. You don't do that. There's always communication when it comes to anything. When it comes to breaking up, whatever. Always need to have communication, okay? Instead of being soft and feminine when you bring up this topic again, now you're gonna be very stern. You're not gonna be aggressive, like I said. You're gonna be very stern. You're gonna be very serious. You're gonna put a little bass in your voice and you're gonna have a straight face. And you're gonna tell them straight up, honestly, I've been telling you about this. I have not seen any change. This is the last time that I'm gonna tell you. If I do not see change, I don't know if I can do this anymore. You do not flat out and tell them, if I don't see change, I'm gonna leave. You wanna confuse them and be like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. If you do not see change, if you see them do the same thing in the slightest, that is when you leave in silence. You'd be like, okay, I expressed to you how I felt. I was real stern about it. You didn't listen. It's the same thing over and over. I'm out. And then that's when you make your exit. Because we don't have time for this. Something that every girl should know. Control your emotions and listen. Nobody is going to listen to a crash out. Nobody's gonna care about what you have to say. You don't want to crash out every time you don't get your way. But even if you're right about something, just because you have no control of your emotions, nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna want to hear you. People listen to you when you're calm. People have a lot more respect for you when you're calm. I am a crash out. I get pissed off a lot, like over any little thing. And I'm working on that. I'm getting a lot better. Even though you're not crashing out on the person that you're expressing to, they can take that the wrong way. It's like, hold on. Who the are you talking to? Who the are you yelling at? The reason why I say listen is because I'll use myself as an example. When me and my boyfriend get into an argument, right? It's his turn to speak. And if he says something that triggers me, let's say he perceived the situation in a certain way, but I didn't mean it in that way, I wouldn't let him finish. I'll cut him off and I'm like, but that is not having control of your emotions. Whatever it is that the person is telling you is gut-wrenching, you have to sit there and listen. You know what helps me be calm? I learned that when you get really angry, that is so unhealthy for you. And I noticed that when I would get in my moods, I'm sore the next day. I use my whole entire body, my whole energy when I'm angry. And the next day I feel terrible. I feel sick. I'm sore. I'm sweaty. I don't like it. If that's something that can help, like just really think about your health before you get mad. The next advice I will give is your body is a temple. Take care of it. Respect it. I don't care how much you like that dirty boy. Do not give it up. Trust me, it's for the better. If he goes and with another bitch, it was for the better. This will always show the man that you have respect for yourself. You have respect because the moment you give it up to the person that you actually like so fast, they're instantly gonna think, that was only a week. Does she like me or does she do this with everybody else? It got them thinking. When you make them wait, now you really got them thinking, damn, does she even like me? She don't even want to give it up. And when I say this, it's not all about being with a partner. It's also about your health. When I tell you to picture a woman in your mind, what do you see in your head? I see a Jessica Rabbit, Tommy Lee. You can look at Tommy Lee, you can look at Ari Fletcher, you can look at Jessica Rabbit, and you're like, I know she smells so good. So that's what I mean. Your body is a temple. I want you to treat it like when you are gorgeous, you are beautiful. Take care of your body. Take your vitamins. Drink your water, do your skincare, eat your sea moss, please. We don't want her to get sick. Like when I say, oh, I'm gonna start going to the gym, and people be like, but why? You're already slim. Because I don't feel like a woman and I wanna look like a woman. I'm not saying I want a BBL, but there was a time where I was really focused on myself and taking care of my body, and I was working out 3 to 4 times a week, and my body was crazy. I was still slim, but goddamn the ass that I had. Wow. You don't have to do heavy workouts, heavy lifting, do Pilates, do yoga, stretches, take a walk in the park, do a quick little jog, lotion up your body, oil up your body, look and feel so good. You are a woman, you are feminine, love yourself. The last advice that I want to give, it also correlates with what I just said. Your body is a temple, take care of it, respect it. There was a clip my boyfriend was watching online, and it was a soft white underbelly clip, and basically they were interviewing a prostitute. The pimp told the prostitute, oh, go cook me something. And she's like, I don't cook, I'm a. He was like, I don't care if you're a hoe. At the end of the day, you're a woman. Like, you need to learn how to, regardless of what, like, you're a woman. I know that sounds like a really fucked up situation, pimp, prostitute, and then her mindset, like, you see where her mindset is at? Like, she doesn't even feel like a woman anymore. She just feels like a hoe. It's like, I'm a hoe. All I do is suck for a living. Do not lose yourself. I lost myself before. I had boyfriend air. When I tell you I was looking like shit for like a year, oh my God. I didn't give a damn about myself. I was I was going outside in sweats every day. My hair was never done, never had any makeup on. A man, all he gotta do is wake up in the morning, brush his hair and wash his face and put some chapstick on. No matter the circumstance, always remember, regardless, you are a woman. And with that being said, you have to learn how to cook. You have to learn how to do these womanly things. You have to learn how to cook, clean, and make your money and look put together. Like I said in the beginning, yeah, it's cool if you have a man taking care of you. He is just your lover. So if he decides to leave, what are you going to do? You're going to be lost. You're not going to know what to do. We are feminine, beautiful, delicate creatures. Act like it. Don't be looking like a slob. Don't roll out of bed and go outside. Put yourself together, man. A man will have so much like admiration for you. Like he'll just look at you in awe when he knows you have something that you're passionate about and something that you have for yourself. Just because you get with a person doesn't mean that your life ends and both of you become one person. You guys are still two individuals with two separate lives, but it's okay to have a little bit of independence as well. I remember in the beginning of me and my boyfriend's relationship, like he knew that I was a YouTuber and stuff based off of my social media. He never really like seen me in action. So there was this one time I was in the living room. I don't even think I was filming. I had my setup, but I was taking pictures for Instagram. Like I was taking pictures of a bikini. So I was trying to get like that really nice, like that editorial. I was so in my zone. I didn't realize that he was there watching me. And then like I'm taking the pictures or whatever. Like I look up, I take a break to look at the pictures and I see him standing there and he's standing there in awe. Like he has this smile on his face. Like he's just, I don't want to cry. That just made me feel really good. That's all the advice that I got for now. Like there's so much more that I could put y'all onto, but I just wanted to start out with the basics first. I love this new topical lip balm. It's so pretty. There's just a little bit of the new Makeup by Mario lip gloss. This one is in rose water. I feel like I need to set my face a little bit. I feel like my face looks kind of oily. Maybe put like a light veil of powder. Let me put a tiny bit of pillowy under my eye just to brighten it. That's all the advice that I got. Leave a beautiful positive comment down below. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys soon.